Whoosh! Top morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the. Sorry for that really long pause. the so so now let's begin. So this is what if Deku was a natural, powerful, like powerhouse, basically. Like if Zuko didn't have any limits to him, he would have been like on the same power level as every character in the entire different animes. What I mean is he's way more powerful than Whitebeard. way powerful than the Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. He's way powerful than like anyone. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the what if. I will have to switch back and forth between this one and this one or whoever. So yeah, because of a time limit. So let's begin. And I am adding Jimmy into this what if. So, and now let's begin. So, Suku and Zumi been born. And, yeah. Zuko, or so, at age of 4, you know the drill. The Zuko Holmes was supposed to be born with a quirk because his powers are too insane. The quirk doctor did notice that. But because of the quirk doctor told him that he was quirkless, and he's just scared that one false move, then the entire world would go kaboom. Yeah. So, or the entire universe. So, but Zuko's parents and his sister hates him. Like, you're so quirkless, useless. But, yeah. But they do not know that they should be proud of him for what he will become. So, his parents, he always be outside, or he gets abandoned, and then a lot. So, but the quirk doctor pulls up and, like, instead of capturing him, he basically told him that, I'll give you a quirk. As he tells Zuko, because you're too powerful. Or actually, he doesn't say that. He just says, or as Zuko says, sure. And I don't have anyone to prove that I do have a quirk. Yeah. So, Zuko and the quirk doctor gets into the vehicle and drives to the lab. His old lab that All For One didn't know it existed before they met. So, yeah, in the old lab that the Quark Doctor took Zuko to had a machine that gives any random quirks. So or should I say, could make custom quirks for a user's body. So what does Quirk Doctor do? He makes a quirk that is like basically limit, or Zuko's limit, mixed with fire manipulation like Endeavor, and yeah, and plus, but its main purpose is to limit Zuko's powers. So, and the Quark Doctor tells Zuko that I know that this is gonna be yours, but I will tell you, reason why I'm giving you this custom quirk is because you were born powerful. What do I mean is basically, as he says, as you were born with enough power to level the entire world out of existence. Or you have enough power to level the entire galaxy. And Zuko's eyes went from... Oh, sorry. Let me just see that one. I'm going to grab Shocked Faces. Yeah, so... yeah, so Zuko's face went from being like, okay, and to being like, and super shocked. Like, basically, he can't believe his own, or the Quark Doctor told him straight 8. So that's why I'm just worried about you. Okay? As Zuko's eyes widen as he can't believe that he was born without a limit, but he is so overpowered that even as he had so much pain by just even thinking about what he could have done if he didn't if a Quark Doctor didn't step in. As his, he walks. I know it's a lot to take in, Zuko, but you're more powerful than your own sister. Your sister is actually going to be your limit. But they abandoned me. Yeah, but you can become a hero, actually. With enough power. Or, Zuko, with enough power that you have, I believe in you. Like how you always believe in anyone. That is... Okay? So, yeah. So Zuko goes So the quirk doctor did tell Nezu that all about they have a powerhouse among them, and so Nezu ends up figuring it out. Send him down quick, okay. And so Zuko goes to UA, as he's the only student, or he's the youngest, like super youngest one. He went to UA when he was 6 years old. Home. And the quirk doctor changed his, like, basically the form to have limit of flame. Yeah. So when Zuko he goes to UA, he was already accepted to UA when he was only 6 years old, because they didn't want a powerhouse to become, like, basically lose control of their powers. So yeah. No. So yeah, Zuko was, yeah. So it times him for 15. So, yeah. So Zuko, I'm trying to figure out how much time was spent. Like 9 years, actually. 9 years of his own life. Was he spent with All Might, Endeavor, all the pro heroes, including Tenya's brother. So, yeah. And so Zuko became a professional pro hero, because he's been, like, he's always been the sidekick one. So he's always, so he has the hero name already picked out. Infinity Lord. Hearn. And yeah. As everybody agrees, because they see a lot of overpowered stuff inside of Zuko's body, including Nezu, basically. He tells him that he's, yeah. So then a time skip to, so 15, his sister joins UA, but she doesn't know that Zuko, her brother, actually went to UA. He got accepted to UA before she even did. So he's just, so now he's basically a pro hero. And yeah. As Music Mike says, all right, you pro hero or students of UA, let me properly introduce you to our guest star. her. As Music Mike says, you know him as Deku, but as Iku's there, her, as everybody is shocked, or like Bakugo can't believe him. That Quirkless is joined UA before the rest of us? No way. Oh, it's true. We'll give you a little bit of a backstory before we begin. Zuko wasn't born quirkless. See, he was born with so much power that even without a quirk, he could just bleep the entire universe away. As everyone's eyes lit up like, what? Like, here. Let me show you what I mean. As everybody's eyes were just like what Todoroki is. I'm trying to find... Nope, that's not it. That's not it. So, every single one of them can't even believe. This is true, though, as Zucker says. In order to keep him from using his powers, or his, to give him a limit. He was born without a limit. And everybody can't believe it. Even Bakugo, they couldn't believe that his own friend was born without a limit before. As even everybody that saw him was like, dang, if he's this powerful, why aren't we still all here? As everybody's like chattering. As Zucker says, hold on. As he snaps his fingers when he points, and all of their mouths just disappeared. Except for Music Mike and Zuko's. Wow. Thanks, Zuko. As Music Mike says. But did you really have to take away their mouths? Yeah. Go on about the test thing. Okay. So then your friend in here already took the test beforehand. Many times before. So and everybody can't believe. And yeah, stuff like that. And yeah, they do like similar thing, but Zucker did bring their mouths back, and so they can now talk again. As yeah. As many pro heroes or support heroes thing were looking at Zuko as a, like, because they were focused on other pro heroes, but their main focus is to, or they actually made a gadget for him so that to keep him from overusing his powers. So, yeah. So, Zuko was... So, Bakugo actually walks over. He hugs Zuko, as he can't believe his own friend is the most powerfulest one. As... Yeah. But he was, like, tired. Dorms were already implemented earlier because of Zuko's powers. And, yeah, then all that stuff goes on. Time skip to the sports festival. Because, yeah, Zuko did, like, he did save Tenya as his brother. And from dying, basically. As Zuko just knocks a villain hero killer Stain out. As he says, As Zuko's entire half of his body, or like, there was a little mark in his chest. But it's healed up faster than average human. So, a time skip to All Might versus All for One, actually. And now, the badass song will play. Because, yeah. So, All for One versus All Might. So All Might was down, but not out. As All for One is about to shoot a laser. Prepare to die. And then the music happens. And at this point in the video, and yeah, so Zuko comes up between All Might and All for One, as Zuko just straight up stops the attack, like he absorbs it, as he was in a rage state. Nobody should see him as he stops his court, like he basically shuts it off before. As Zuko's true powers revealed, as everybody sees. Yeah, like basically Zuko was a powerhouse, and he lives it up. So there was a bunch of villains, let's say the entire army full of them. 9.9 sextillion tons of villains. Because of Anomu's, yeah, that's stuff. But Zuko, on the other hand, man, when he got angry, man, you know how Whitebeard goes into that fight where, boom, sending them flying into the air? Well, Zuko, who was pretty ticked off. You do not want to see someone that's more powerful than anyone in the world. Yeah. So, Zuko basically, he used his most overpowered attacks, and all the villains were gone in an instant. As everybody, his citizens and like pro heroes, his eyeballs popped out of their heads. And then he looked like, here, let me read that part. Everybody's eyes, they all can't believe that, and no, there's nothing wrong with, everybody had a similar face to like what, to Bakugo's, as everybody can't believe, as Zuko's demonic form looks at All For One, because the All For One was the only one of the villains that was still standing. As Zuko's demonic form says, he says, "You made me mad, but it's time for you to die." As Zuko, whom charges up his own powers, as Bakugo knows what's gonna go down, because they know when he, when he charges his own fist up, as everybody, Bakugo was scared out of their minds. Zuko is about to end the world, the entire universe. So when he held, and he punched All For One with enough force, boom! As the explosion, the Big Bang thing just happened. The only one that survived was Zuko, Midoriya. His powers doesn't allow him to die. And the vacuum of space doesn't even affect him. Like basically how like there's people's become so ice cold when they're out in space without a spacesuit. Yeah. Well, Zuko, who was the powerhouse, as he was looked like the void, because the entire universe that he was in was erased from fabric of reality. Yeah. But in order to he used his own power, or as he snaps his fingers so loud, or actually he basically used his own power. When he snaps his fingers, the entire universe came right back. As, yeah, All for One and the villains were long gone. As Bakugo got returned back from the, yeah, everyone that was, except for the villains, they all came back. Like, they don't remember what just happened. But Zuko does. Because, yeah, he's the only one that knows what had just happened. As he won't tell them. As, yeah, his powers are more insane than anyone. As they can't believe, or so they all ask Zuko, what just happened? I remember you throw a powerful punch, but my memory just like, next thing I remember, we woke up on the ground. What just happened? I won't tell you. Come on, Zuko. We're all friends here. As Bakugo says. Yeah. Come on, big brother. As Yumi says, tell us. Okay. You talked me into it. When I threw that punch, that most powerfulest attack on All for One, the entire universe, the Earth, the entire universe was gone. The only person that was left was me. As he points to himself, and in order to be more specific, so I brought all of you guys back by just simply me snapping my fingers. Hers before. As Bakugo and Todoroki, rest of them can't believe it. As everybody can't believe how powerful Zuko really is. So that's why I'm not going to use that power anytime soon until, yeah. So, Ochaku had a crush on him during the entire, when they were 3 years old, all the way to 15. Or until now. So she finally confessed her feelings to Zuko, and they both got married and had 2 kids. And now, I know that you didn't see the picture, probably you did see the picture of Bakugo's face. But yeah, how terrified it was. So, yeah, this Zuko got approached by our beloved friend, him. He's still getting worked on. And because we got the boxer, or ultimate boxer Zuko, We got... Who was after MK Zirku? Him. And the Doomzilla? No? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes him 5. So 4 of them I already went over. So let me break it down for you. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's 5 people, each one, or 5 different Zukus, and so the 6th one is actually going to be for tomorrow. Oh. And I can't wait! It's going to be my turn! Yeah! So, not you, Elmo. Go away. Wow! Sorry. So, I was trying to... yeah. So, yes, this guy's turn is going to come up tomorrow at some point. So, be prepared. Prepared. Peace out, y'all. Peace.